times where you have to talk against yourself, like, for example, when Vegeta was talking to Piccolo.
All the characters that I play live in a certain part of my voice, and I usually have some sort of reference line that I can say to myself out loud or in my head to know that I'm in the right place for each character. So just to make sure you guys don't think I do this, I really can't jump from one Vegeta line to Piccolo line to a Yamcha line, back to Vegeta line, back to Piccolo line. Normally we'll record all of Vegeta first, then we'll record all of Yamcha, and then we'll record all of Piccolo one at a time.
But when I play Vegeta, I don't even have to use a reference line anymore because I already know what he sounds like all the time.
And when I do Piccolo, it's always like super deep note, very little raspiness until he has to go like, go on, get out of here.
Yamcha's voice is like way up here. And what some people don't even realize is that Yamcha and it's the same voice pretty much as Scott and Jace. And he said he's got an Australian accent, you know what I mean? And I like, so there's Vegeta here, and then Bata here. It's the same voice. I'm sorry.
And then there's Riku, who sounds like nobody else.
All the angry characters I've ever played, like Zoro and One Piece and Alex Louis Armstrong and a bunch of other people, the voice that hurt them most was Riku.
Because when I do Riku, I have to hold my throat out like this.
And these muscles just started hurting so badly, they finally ended up just like giving out on me one day, and I had to go to the doctor and like,
I can't move my muscles.
yeah, sorry. But yes, it's mostly, if it's Kami, I had to in order to get into Kami's voice, I always had to have the launch off character of like, Piccolo, we are one.
And Mr. Poo-Poo's line
Was always,
Mr. Poo-Poo does not lie.
there you go.
You
Yes.
have a little experience on both sides of the booth, right?
Yes.
What is it? I'm in school for production, and one of the things I enjoy most is audio production, and I really would like to work in post-sound or recording voice actors and stuff.
We would love to have you.
I sort of
There are not a lot of women in post-production.
I know, it's really annoying.
It is.
Two
Because
girls.
we could really use, I mean, not to be stereotyped here, but we could really use some organization. I'm serious. Bunch of dudes running a studio is always like, is there toilet paper? I don't know.
Two girls in my advanced audio class.
Yeah.
So I wonder, what is a typical voice acting session, or just a recording session, like from the other side of the booth, the non-actor side of the booth?
It's usually like,
Aaron Bales coming over there.
no. On the other side of the booth, it's just as chaotic because we're just trying to get everything together, make sure the scripts are all in order, make sure we have all the video, make sure everything's synced up, make sure we have all the beats on the line. Like, there's a bunch of prep that we have to do, just like it's like having a little mini party and you're only inviting one person to it, as the actor. And you have to make sure everything's set out because the actor is always the most expensive person in the room. And when you're wasting money, when you're wasting time, you're wasting money with that actor. Some actors are very expensive, so you have to make sure all your ducks are well.
What are your thoughts on Dragon Ball GT?
Dragon Ball GT? It's a show that exists. Actually, I would be really upset if Dragon Ball GT did not exist because Vegeta's mustache would not have existed. No, GT's fine. Honestly, I didn't direct the GT series. By the time Dragon Ball Z was done, I was like, I need a break from this. I can't do this anymore. It's been like 6 years. And so somebody else directed GT. And the only reason I even let it off the hook was because it was the show that Akira Toriyama, the creator, didn't have anything to do with. So the original creator of Dragon Ball just let them do what they wanted to do. So who knows, this new series, if it keeps going the way the movies have been going, it's going to pretty much make GT non-canon anyway. So I already said it. Akira Toriyama said it. Yep, GT does not exist in this world. guys catch the thing in the last Dragon Ball Battle of Gods movie where Videl is talking? How many of you have not seen Battle of Gods? I'm sorry, well, whatever, this is not. It's Dragon Ball movie, get over it. But there's a time when Videl is speaking about the fact that she has something in her stomach, and it's not indigestion, it's a child. And they're like,
We need another Saiyan. We have to have another Saiyan so that 5 people can hold hands and
it was the same guy. And she goes, well, there is one more. You know, he's not actually a Saiyan yet. He is sort of like still in my tummy or something. And she kept referring to the baby in her stomach as a he and not a she. So I guess we're going to find out in Resurrection F. And they said in the translation, he. Now, granted, in Japan, everything is a he unless proven otherwise. So there's no way of knowing. So Videl could have, that could be a boy. And I'm not even messing with you. It could be a boy. Or it could be, and again, we don't even know. So that's just something to think about.